Hey everyone, Rarity Dash here, time for another blind reaction. And today I'm finally going to be continuing DWK's Totally Legit Recap series with the remaining 3 Season 7 videos. Yeah, I'm sorry it's been so long. I know it's been a while since the last one of these. Longer, way longer than I would have liked. But I just, there's been so much other stuff I've needed to react to, and then there's been a lot of weeks where I'm not able to get to everything that I want to get to, and it's just been pushed back further and further. But it's time. I mean, with Season 8 of MLP now completed, that just makes me all the more aware of how much I'm falling behind and how much I need to, like, try and catch up to these videos that I enjoy so much. Because this is one of my favorite fan series that I do, just the DWK Totally Legit Recap. I love these. I think he's hilarious, and I just really look forward to reacting to them. So, I mean, it's been too long, and it's really about time for me to get back into it and see what he's done with these episodes in particular. Which the episodes, the remaining 3, going back to Season 7, which now it really feels like it's been a long time since Season 7. But we got Episode 20, Episode 23, and Episode 24, which, if you don't recall, is a Health of Information, Secrets and Pies, and Uncommon Bond. So, yeah, pretty good episodes there. I really liked the Health of Information. Great Fluttershy episode. Really solid one. Secrets and Pies, that was the Pinkie Pie Rainbow Dash one, which was pretty funny. I mean, I don't really remember all that much about it, but I think it was pretty good. And Uncommon Bond was the one with Sunburst in Starlight, and that was a good one. And yeah, just with the whole game and everything. Yeah, that was good. I'm interested to see what he does with these 3, and just to kind of go back to them, relive them, and just acquire this new perspective on them. Hopefully it'll be a lot of fun. I'm sure it will be. Anyway, let's go ahead and get it started. Here we go. Wow. Okay. Yes, she is. I love how well dubbed that was. How much effort he put into matching that. Give me money, yes.
Nutter Butter and Zakora
always give him money.
Swamp gathering up some
Nutter Butter.
dogweed for
Oh.
a party this weekend, and Z-Dog is like, check it out, dude. I think we're in luck. This shit's gonna get our friends high as all. Man, don't take this the wrong way, but I've always wanted to ask you, like, what's with the rhyming thing? Does it just when you talk, or do zebras like write legal documents in verse? All right, look, can you?
It's a good question.
Yeah, of course. It's not a cultural custom. I just have really bad OCD. Oh, well, fuck me. I actually never would have guessed. I think I moved out here. Now let's head home. I could use a cold beer. Fuck, god damn, son of a bitch. I don't know if I could provide that for you. Anyways, Zakora falls into the swamp and goes to an underwater hair salon. But when she gets back, something isn't right. So Butterball takes her to the doctor, and the doctor's like, oh, it's just as I thought. I'm afraid you have a very rare disease called swamp AIDS. What the Well, it's a form of pot.
Swamp AIDS.
Like that thing Starlight and Trixie get sometimes, where they spend all night in that wagon and they smell like seafood the next morning. No, I mean a serious but previously unmentioned illness that appears for the first time on Saturday. Look, basically you're going to be in agonizing pain for about a week and then turn into a tree. And Z's like,
is there anything that can be done for such a terrible conundrum?
Zakora, that was not a rhyme. That was terrible. You're willing to overlook imperfect rhymes. Come on, you're putting a 1-syllable word up against a 3-syllable word.
Yeah, that's
in the first place, unless
pretty,
the shorter word is preceded by one or more that sync with sounds in the longer one. And the supposed matching syllables aren't even an actual rhyme. Like, look, I'm not trying to be a dick here, but Zebra, please, that's just sloppy work. Anyway, the doc's all, nope, sorry, there's no cure. Have fun dying, peace. And Zakora's like, man, what a douche. If I wasn't so sick, I'd sneak in his house and cut off his... Oh my god, dude, I'm so sorry. This is all my fault for dragging you out to that fucking swamp. I'll stay with you until the end, bro. I'll make sure you aren't in pain, and look, I know you don't want to be a fucking tree, man. I wouldn't want to be a tree. Respect. So when the time comes, I'll, take care of you. I promise it'll be quick and it won't hurt. Actually, there's just one chick who can fix my shit. You just gotta find her. Oh, okay. That sounds more kid-friendly. Okay, question. Does nobody care about Zakora? I mean, just Doctor doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a shit. Now Butternut and Twy have to go through all these books to figure out where this healer chick is, so why is nobody helping them? Why aren't the rest of the girls here? Why isn't AB helping? You'd think she'd want to save her potions.
That's true.
Turning
that's
into
a good point.
Freaking sycamore. Yeah, Zecora's a weird voodoo lady who lives out in the woods, but up until now it's been pretty apparent that she is a well-liked member of this community.
Yeah.
So why does nobody but Fluttershy care that she's
I think
dying?
I made that point. I think
up all night doing all the research herself because apparently Princess Twiggy needs
I do remember
sleep, and she
commenting on how disinterested everyone else seemed.
Is Mage Meadowbrook. Now, if you're wondering who the fuck is Mage Meadowbrook, then congratulations. You probably have other things going on in your life than watching My Little Pony. However, those of us who are not so fortunate will recall our first encounter with
I remembered
during her naughty phase when she claimed that her staff of sameness was one of
naughty phase.
Meadowbrook's 9 enchanted items. So Butters is like, yo, man,
again,
get up and shake off that meme face. We gotta go find this chick. And Twy's all,
but Fluttershy, you haven't slept, and that's a long journey.
And Shy's all, dude, considering Zecora's situation, I don't really give a shit, and I don't get why you do. And Twy's like,
can we at least grab some breakfast?
Are you fucking kidding me right now? Bruh, I'm hungry. Oh my god, this is because she's a zebra, isn't it?
Oh! Jesus wow.
Christ, man, I just need a sandwich. It'll take like 5 minutes. So they stop to see Zecora before taking off, and she's all,
While you're going
wow.
on your journey, I'll try not to be worried.
And Shy's like,
Zecora, you didn't rhyme.
and I'm like, dude, that's a better fucking rhyme than done and conundrum. Journey and word read at least have the same number of syllables and the vowel sounds match when pronounced. Am I fucking crazy here? Is it just like nobody else cares if this cartoon zebra makes these lame sounding rhymes and it only bothers me because I'm an autistic piece of shit who obsesses over every minute detail of this
so
shit?
sad.
Okay, no, that's the reason. Right, so they go to hit up Meadowbrook in this sketchy fucking town in Pony, Louisiana, and they find this treehouse, and Twiggy's all, man, we need to figure this shit out and bounce. This is the kind of place where they cut off all your limbs, cauterize the stumps, wrap you in leather, and use you as a public spooge repository.
Okay.
How do you even get an idea?
Yeah, I'm
Sometimes
curious.
when I get too drunk, I look through Spike's hentai collection. He's into weird shit. We all do weird things when we're fucked up. It's not like you actually enjoy it, and you constantly fantasize about being strapped down and messily violated by a whole town full of hairy, monstrously endowed rednecks, right? No, good thing that's not the case. What's up, bitches? I heard someone talking about me. So fortunately, despite appearances, dude here actually isn't a rapist, and he even shows the Meadowbrook's old journals or whatever, and Buttershush's just like, dude, Twilight, okay, so check it out. There's like these bees, right? And they're immune to swamp aids, so their honey is the cure. Because, like, you know, when someone's immune to a disease, the liquids that come out of their body cure that disease.
Yeah.
And so I was like, dude, like, fucking science, man. So I tried to go and get some of the honey, but apparently these little fuckers
science
don't
is a
respond
beautiful
to any
thing.
of her animal charming powers, which actually makes sense because if they did, then the episode would be 5 minutes shorter. And she's like, oh, not the bees! Not the bees!
Gotta have the Nick Cage.
Anyway, Yellow Quiet racks the fuck out and wakes up 3 days later, and Twigger's just like, geez, Fluttershy, you really needed some rest. I know you want to help Zecora, but you can't take care of other people if you don't take care of your... Twilight, what the fuck? Zecora's dying, and now I am too, but it's like you don't even give a shit. The lesson you keep trying to teach me would make sense in a lot of situations, but when you're trying to save your friend's life,
very good
your
point.
own for that matter, you
Fluttershy was completely in the right in this episode.
Push yourself a little. Wait, Swamp Aids kills you? Yeah, basically. Holy shit, man. I didn't catch that part. Look, I'll fix this shit right now. So, Twilight murders all the bees, takes their honey, cures Fluttershy, and they both go home and kiss some to Zecora, and everything's fine. And Zecora's like, dude, check it out. Not only did you cure my swamp aids, but my OCD's gone too. I don't have to rhyme anymore. And Butterball's all, well, that makes sense, because bees are immune to OCD. Oh, yeah, no,
okay.
This makes hella fucking sense.
I'll accept it. Just kill all the bees.
Okay, so Ponks. Oh, wait, I forgot my beer. Hold on.
Yes, you need that. That's important. Okay, so
Punk's like, you know, Twilight, I love working here and I love all this food, but I think I put on an extra 2 cupcakes and a marshmallow in the old ass region in the last year, if you know what I mean. And Twilight's all...
Not surprising.
Real measurements?
Look, I'm not the type of punk who gets in a funk about a little junk in a trunk. I just don't want to look like Mrs. Cake when I'm 40, you get me? Then stop eating chocolate. It's not chocolate, it's X-Lax. My diet's like 90% refined grains and dairy. That's fucking gross.
Okay. Interesting start here. Delicious flaky crust.
Anyway, we're back in Pony Paradise, and Pinky's come to the Bolts HQ to give Dashie your first ever congratulations on making it a whole 3 weeks without being groped by Fleetfoot in the showers.
Okay.
She's all, good job on not being molested. Eat up. And Rainbow's like, Pinky, first of all, a pie seems like the least appropriate food for that event. Soft tacos would be worse. Second of all, she got me last week, so the counter's only at 8 days, and I can't accept on technicality. Well, I needed to stave off the post-traumatic stress. Why would you throw the pie away instead of just sharing it with the rest of the Wonderbolts? I mean, we know Soren takes his pies extremely fucking seriously, and even if he doesn't want it, I'm sure Fleetfoot could probably use a bite to eat before she goes out for a night of disemboweling hookers in the back alley of Manhattan, or whatever she does on weekends. And so, poor pathetic Pink Pong coming across her cast-off confection treats her pies in pans as jilted lovers treat their pies between thighs, gathering evidence as to why her goods are no longer wanted and seeking to catch the offending party in the act of betrayal. Dude, what the fuck is this shit? Look, I'm all for indoctrinating the pony children early and teaching them to worship the glorious astral god empresses, but Luna fag, I demand equal representation from my patron princess. Poor Luna. The disparity in the amount of attention she and her sister receive is exceeded only by the disparity between the size of their asses. Look at that. It's like
there's your reason.
Antelopes next to 2 guitar picks. Anyway, Ponkers quickly discovers that Dash has been giving away her pies and gummies. So, hey man, maybe she just don't like your bacon and she's just trying to not hurt your feelings or something. And Pinky's all, God damn it, Gummy, do you really expect me to believe that Dash would construct and maintain a years-long charade this elaborate for the sake of someone else's feelings? No, there's gotta be something else going on here. But what is it?
Not really.
I'm just throwing ideas out here. You don't gotta get all snippy with me. I'm sorry, Gummy.
Amusing Gummy
I'm
voice.
really emotional right now. It's alright, Pinky. I always got you back. I just don't like seeing you get all stressed out like this. Now, it is possible, Gummy, that Dash just generously donates pies to Cheerilee's class. And it is possible that she threw out that pie the other day on a technicality. But there's only one way to find out. When was the last time Fleetfoot molested Dash in the showers? Was it last Friday or 3 weeks ago? Don't play coy with me, Spit Roast. This is a private investigation, but I can have the friendship police up in this bitch at the drop of a dime and fuck your shit up. Whoa, look, I'm not trying to hide anything. Fleetfoot rapes us all on a regular basis. Can confirm. But never Dash. And why is that? Because Dash never uses the showers. Also, Pinky's eye looks like a giant zit here, and I want to pop it. A picture's coming together here, Gummy, but there's more work to be done, and it may require some subterfuge. Pinky, just talk to your friend and be honest. I don't like what this whole thing's doing to you. I don't like
wisdom
it either,
of Gummy.
But this could be bigger than my integrity or pride. Man, it's fucking filthy down here. You got all this old food stuck to the walls. I think the mold spores is giving you some kind of psychosis. Ugh.
Seems entirely possible.
Wobbles and jiggles. Even to me, that's fucking obscene. Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Ugh. Gross. So, Pinky hits Rainbow with a pie onslaught, yet Dashie deftly distracts her and ditches, destroys, or otherwise disposes of each one. And Ponker's all, I don't get it, Gummy. I thought it was something about my pies in particular, but I've changed up my recipe a dozen times. I've ordered ingredients from completely different suppliers. I've racked my brain and searched the stars for something I might be doing wrong. And as for fillings, I've tried blueberry, boysenberry, lemon meringue, custard, peach, banana, cream, chocolate, chocolate strawberry. I know for a fact that Rainbow doesn't hate all those foods. It's like she just hates pies.
There you go.
What is a pie, Gummy? What is a pie but food baked into a dish? It doesn't have to be fruity or sweet. You can have meat pies, pot pies, potato pies, vegetable pies, and we sure as fuck know Dash doesn't just hate food. So what am I missing here? What is she hiding, and what separates a pie from just a dish full of food?
She hates washing. The crust is rainbow for obvious reasons.
Okay, we've had some kind of revelation here.
And so Pinky's like, I figured it out, Rainbow. I know why you hate pie. You need to wash your cooter. What? It's the crust, Rainbow. To anyone else, it's delicious, flaky pie crust. But to you, it's just a painful reminder of that chapped, yeasty agony between your legs. You have a crusty cunt, Dashy, and you need to take a shower.
That's
God
pleasant.
damn it, Pinky, my cooch is none of your business. You made it my business, Dashy. You made it my business. So, Rainbow's like,
I feel terrible.
I can understand why.
I have been lying to her. To all of us, actually.
and I'm like, you know, Twilight, you are one of my favorite little marshmallow horsies, and I have loved watching your journey from friendless dweeby nerd girl to much beloved Princess Purple Giga nerd girl over the past half decade, and I adore and respect you immensely. That being said, shut your fucking face. Why are you trying to make this about you? Anyway, after some hemming and hawing, Bluefast finally knows what she needs to do, and she's like, Pinky, I'm sorry, dude. I only rejected your pie crust because it reminded me of my crusty pie, and I'm sorry I let my terrible hygiene fuck up our friendship like this. And Punk's all, bro, I just don't get it. Why don't you shower more? It takes like 10 minutes. Man, my whole life was always about being the best flyer and getting in the Wonderbolts, and I never thought about anything else, so I just skipped showers and had swamp ass all the time. I thought it didn't matter, but now here I am. All my friends are disappointed in me, and I'm covered in filth. Sounds about right, but at least you achieved your lifelong goal and you're successful. I mean, if you were fat, socially awkward, and unemployed, and you didn't shower, that'd be a different story. God damn it, Dashy, just promise you'll start washing your gooch and I'll forgive you. Are you gonna, like, check or something? I'll have Fleetfoot check. I guess she would anyway. Now come on, you stanky girl. Let's get you cleaned up and I'll make you a nice big cream pie.
Oh. Okay, well that went in a very interesting direction. I don't know what to say about that.
Right. So, it's another splendid day in Ponyville, and Glimmer's so excited that she's doing her anti-gravity walk again, and she's all, this one time we had so much in common that he left and never talked to me again. And this guy's like, lady, you gotta bring another character with you for this shit. You can't just exposit all over my employees like that. Anyway, the exposition train is summoned, and hey, look, it's Mr. Over 30 and Never Gotten Dirty. And he's like,
It's gonna be so great spending time together.
you and me doing the stuff we like. Games, magic, fixing my childhood by proving I'm worthy of your attention. What was that last one?
Oh, wow.
Same old sunburst.
Totally sad, Lemmy. Aw. Yeah, I believe you on that one.
So they end up in this antique shop where Wizard Boy and Princess Purple strike up a brief but passionate autism romance. Now, you ever had to sit through a couple of fucking nerds spurging out over some shit you didn't care about at all, and you... Actually, that's the wrong question for this audience. You ever been spurging out over some shit with one of your friends and there was another guy hanging out with you who didn't care about any of it and he wanted to blow his brains out the entire time? Well, Glimmy's that guy. And dude's like...
Don't have to pretend to like all this stuff.
And I'm like, yeah, that's true, buddy, but, you know, you could just not drag her around and make her look at it, right?
Wonderful.
Excuse me. But she's like...
What? No, I do like it. I mean, if you like it, I like it.
So they get back to the Friendship Castle playset, and Glimmy's all, hey man, it's our favorite game, Dragon Faggin'. Oh yeah, I remember that. You remember all those long summer afternoons?
What a wonderful name.
Just fucking around and playing this game. You used to go on about being a powerful wizard when you grew up, and I would always say how I didn't care what I did as long as we were still best friends. Those sure were the days, huh? Yeah, I guess so. Hey, Twilight, check out this ancient Ponish Grundle tickler. Anyway, it's a little later, and Dude's unpacking, and Glamour's like, gee, Sunburst, I hope you're enjoying visiting me and spending time together. Fuck yeah, dude, I love spending time with Twilight. I mean, she's like a more developed version of you. So he goes to sleep, but she's like, rise and shine, motherfucker. It's 2 in the morning. Who needs sleep when you have this much in cocaine? I mean, common. And he's like,
do you mind turning around or preferably leaving the room so I could get changed?
Why can't I see your dick? I saw it all the time when we were kids. Yeah, but this feels pretty weird when you're staring straight at me like that. What, so I'm not good enough to see your dick anymore? It's not like that, man. You're just really weirding me out right now. Why are you trying to hurt my feelings? Why are you trying to make an issue out of this? Just fuck off and let me change. You show me your dick right now, I'm gonna go in there and find it myself. Is it okay that we're just trespassing on AJ's property and taking her apples? Anyway, Glim Glam's all...
Trixie, what are you doing here?
And Trixie's like, oh, just, you know, not much. What's going on with you guys? So we get strike 2, and the desperate wails of Glimmy's dying inner child cause her to panic and break the seal on the mirror pool in a last-ditch effort to impress Homeboy here, and she's like...
If we made copies of ourselves, we could get a year's worth of hanging out over in one day.
Holy shit.
I forgot she suggested that.
In here? I went in the back way. As long as you're gentle, the caves usually like it. I come here to relax sometimes. Oh, yeah, I guess it's pretty peaceful in here, huh? Not exactly. You ever have one of those days where the stress of every responsibility and interpersonal problem you have combined with life's random impositions forms a massive pulsing knot of anxiety and rage in your chest that feels like it's either going to crush your heart or explode through your sternum, and you can't decide whether you want to choke the life out of the next person you see or just hang yourself? No, I wouldn't know anything about that. Well, if you ever do, that mirror pool is really useful on those days. Just don't throw the bodies back in. I learned that one the hard way. Wraiths are hard to kill. Anyway, it's strike 3. Wizard Boy talks rocks with Autism Horse, and our dejected Glim Glam retreats back to the FCP for cocktail hour. And she's like, Twilight, Senpai won't notice me. He's noticing literally everyone except me. Also, fuck you and your antiques. Christ, man, it isn't even noon. Just deal with your problems like a fucking adult. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when our mama sang us to sleep. So Sunburst gets back and Glimmy's like, hey there, best pal, hope you had fun with Maud. Can you sign this in blood? What? Oh, just cut yourself real quick and sign right here, please. Nothing bad's gonna happen, right? Are you kidding? It's gonna be the greatest thing ever. So he signs the pact, the ritual is complete, and he's all, wait, what's this? And she's like, I made the spell so we can go back to being kids again. Now we can do the whole thing over, and you don't have to abandon me, and I won't have to spend the next 20 years hating myself and grow up into an emotionally crippled husk of a person who has to waste her adult life learning basic lessons about social interaction. God. So Sunburst just starts screaming and screaming and screaming, and then Glimmy's an adult again, and she's like, wait, what happened to my spell, and why are my friends wearing dragon costumes? And Trixie's like, actually, you're unconscious, and we aren't your friends, we're your inner demons. Your real friends found out what you did, so Twilight reversed your blood spell, and then had you tranquilized and thrown in the psych ward at Ponyville General. You guys look pretty gay. You're imagining us, so blow me. Anyway, why do you care so much about being friends with that neat man-child piece of shit? Because, like, I'm still tormented by the fact that he abandoned me when we were kids, and I've latched onto this idea that finding something we still have in common will prove I'm good enough to be his friend and alleviate all this lingering self-loathing, and wow, it's really easy to psychoanalyze myself right now. Because we're in your subconscious, retard. Man, this guy kickstarted the breakdown that ruined your life as a kid, now he's making you miserable all over again. Yeah, but he doesn't do it on purpose. Yeah, man, but it still keeps happening. Sometimes in the interest of self-preservation, you gotta put some emotional distance between yourself and someone. no matter how much you care about them. You guys are really helpful for inner demons. Well, you smoke a lot of weed, so we're pretty chilled out. Keep that coming, by the way. So, it's 3 days later, and Glimmy's 5150 is over, and she's like, sorry about tricking you into that old blood-packed second childhood thing. And he's like, it's cool. It's about as much choice as we get the first time around, right? And she's like, you know what, Sunburst? I learned something today. I'll always care about you and think of you as a friend, but it's okay if we don't have anything in common, because you fucking suck.
Wow! Oh. That was great. Yeah, I really liked that last one. That was definitely my favorite of the three. The first one was good too. The Zecora one. Lots of fun with the swamp aids. And just pointing out how Fluttershy is the only one who has the right amount of urgency for what the problem is. Just the whole idea that Zecora is going to turn into a tree. So I do remember, it's been forever since I've seen these episodes now, but I do remember that being something that occurred to me as well. And yeah, that was a good one. The second one, it was good too, but it got a little gross there towards the end. The whole resolution of it was a bit much for me, but it was still fairly entertaining. But yeah, the third one, that was my favorite. Just for the comedy. He always does the Starlight ones really well. He really cuts deep into it, and I like those episodes already since I'm such a big Starlight fan, and it just makes me appreciate them more, kind of his psychoanalysis of Starlight, which was pretty expert here. The whole, especially with the inner demons there at the end, the way that was spun, that really, really cut deep, and it was great. Just a really, really fun spin on the episode. Just really kind of digging into everything about the relationship between Starlight and Sunburst, and what it kind of means to Starlight and why. And it seems about... it does... he's obviously reading more into it than probably is intended to be there, because that's what he does. But, it lines up pretty closely to how I see the characters, so I just think it rings really true, which is kind of what he does, and what I appreciate when he does go deeper with these things, so to speak. But yeah, this was great. Sorry I took so long to get back to the series, but I'm glad to finally get through all the Season 7 ones. Going to start on the Season 8 ones, hopefully before the end of the year. We are in November now, but hopefully I'll get to this again next month. If not, though, probably January. We'll see. I can't do them too frequently, but I do. This is a series I really enjoy and really like to get back to, so I don't like to wait too long either. But we'll see how it goes. Definitely going to be more of this before too long, though. And hopefully... I'm really looking forward to seeing what he does with the Season 8 episodes. I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun. Anyway, hope you liked the reaction. Let me know if you did, and see you in the next one.